Hi guys, I hope you all are doing well. This video looks a little bit different from the videos that I normally make because I am recording it at night. It's a little bit darker, but I believe that what matters here is the message that I have to share with you guys. So today I want us to talk about discipline. You need to have discipline. As a servant of God, you need to have discipline. As a student, you must have discipline. To be able to be successful in life, you must have discipline. If you are not disciplined, then you are not going to go anywhere in life. We need to be disciplined to be successful in this life. Otherwise, without discipline, we are not going to go anywhere. Then how do we define discipline? Discipline is the practice of training oneself or others to obey rules, regulations, and standards. That is discipline. The practice of training oneself or others to obey rules, regulations, and standards. So when we say that you are disciplined, you are well trained to obey rules, regulations, and standards. And I want us to cover what discipline encompasses. There are many branches that come out of the word discipline that I want us to look at and talk about. Number one, we have self-control. And I want to emphasize this again. As a man of God, as a woman of God, as a servant of God, as a student, as just an individual in this world, if you want to be successful, you must have this thing called discipline, because if you do not have discipline, you are not going to go far in life. Number one, self-control. Sometimes there are things that will trigger us to act in a certain way that we are not supposed to act in. Sometimes there are those feelings of excitement whereby you get triggered to do the things that you will later regret. So as an individual, you must learn to be able to control yourself, because if you are not able to control yourself, you will end up doing things that you will later regret. So you must be self-controlled for you to be able to avoid doing those things that you are not supposed to do. As a servant of God, as a child of God, as a man and a woman of God, you need to be self-controlled, because without it, you're going to just do anything, you're just going to say anything, you're just going to behave anyhow. But if you have this thing called self-control, you will know what to do and when. Have self-control. That is the first branch of discipline. Then number two, we have orderliness. You must be a person of order. You must be able to maintain order in your life. There must be order. You don't just do things anyhow. When your boss tells you that this is the procedure you are supposed to follow, you follow that procedure, not your own procedure. There must be order, right? You must be able to follow the established procedures and rules as an individual who is disciplined. You must be able to follow if they say this is the grievance procedure, you don't just go to your boss. You firstly go to your colleague and talk about whatever that you guys are angry at each other because of. You follow that procedure. You don't start by going to your boss. No, you follow that procedure that you have been given. And maybe the boss is saying, you firstly talk with your colleague. If it does not work, you go to your manager, then the boss will come after. You follow that procedure, because when you go to your boss will ask you, did you talk to your colleague, did you talk to your manager, then why are you here? Right? So you have to follow the established procedures so that you can be disciplined as an individual. You can show that you are a person who is disciplined, who is willing to follow the established procedures, right? Okay. And then number 3, we have responsibility. You must be a person who is always ready to account for his or her actions. That is another element of discipline. You must be a person who is always ready to account for his or her actions. You don't lie when they ask you while you know that you did it. You tell the truth and you do whatever that you are supposed to do because of the action you took previously that led you to that situation. You make sure that you tell the truth, and you allow yourself to be held accountable for your actions, for whatever that you have done, right? Discipline. You must be disciplined. And then number 4, which is very, very important, that I am personally struggling with, and I forgot to put a disclaimer before recording the video. However, let me just put it now. The things that I'm telling you, it's the things that I found according to research. Some of them I'm still struggling with them, especially perseverance. I am struggling with perseverance. I've always wanted to exercise and lose some weight, but it's very much difficult to persevere. I don't have that endurance, right? Even if I do it, the last time I exercised was last week, and this week I've never exercised. And also with maintaining a YouTube channel, you must be able to have perseverance, because sometimes you will wake up and not feel like doing a video, feel like being on camera, you just feel tired, you just feel overwhelmed. Even as a child of God, you must have perseverance, because there are times whereby you will feel like you do not want to do the things that you are expected to do. You will feel like you don't want to pray, you will feel like you don't want to read the word, but perseverance is what will help you to be able to do whatever that you are supposed to do consistently. If you are able to persevere, then you'll be able to do whatever that you are supposed to do consistently. Perseverance is one of the fruits of the Spirit, so we must learn to persevere, because even in the Christianity journey, there will be some challenges, there will be obstacles, there will be difficulties that will need you to persevere, that will need you to be patient. So if you are not able to persevere and be patient, then you are most likely not going to be successful as a Christian, as an individual. You're most likely to not be successful in your life, right? So you must be able to persevere. And those are the things that I wanted to mention, about discipline. I'm still struggling with some of them, but when you finally come to the realization that okay, this is my problem. For me to be disciplined, I have to do this. I believe that that is the first step in solving the problem. Understand? Like, I have to maintain the discipline so that I can be able to be successful in life. So I believe finding out what is wrong is the first step to the solution. May God bless you. I love you, and He loves you more. Bye.